Welcome back to the Board Business Channel. So today, we're going to be looking at Exo-One,
Okay.
a Taiwanese biotech company.
Yeah.
And they're doing some really interesting things with something called exosomes.
Yeah, they're tiny little packages that are created by cells.
Okay.
And they're packed with all sorts of amazing things, proteins and growth factors. And
So they're like little delivery trucks.
yeah.
Driving around our bodies, delivering stuff. I mean, what are they delivering? Are they delivering like pizzas to ourselves or?
Not quite pizzas,
Okay.
but they are delivering messages that help our cells talk to each other.
Oh, so they're like the mail system or like a,
Exactly.
okay.
And the craziest thing is scientists used to think they were just garbage.
Wait, so like cellular trash.
Yeah, like cellular waste.
So like the stuff that I throw in the corner of my room that I'm like, I'll deal with that later.
That's a great analogy.
And now they're like, oh, wait, this is actually really valuable.
Exactly. They're finding that these exosomes are key for things like cell repair regeneration.
Oh, wow. Okay, so how is Exo-One using these little guys, these little messengers?
Well, they're doing some really cool things, particularly with skin repair.
Okay.
You see, exosomes can actually tell skin cells to act younger and healthier.
So like a personal trainer for your skin?
Kind of like that, yeah.
I like that.
And get this, Exo-One is actually the first company in Taiwan to get approval from the Ministry of Health and Welfare to use human-derived exosomes in their beauty products.
One, human-derived,
Yeah.
like from people.
Yeah.
Okay.
From young and healthy cells, so they're full of all that good stuff that your skin wants, but don't worry, it's all ethically sourced and very safe.
Okay, good. I was going to say, are they like sneaking onto college campuses and like extracting?
No.
Okay, good.
Nothing creepy like that.
Because that would be a weird marketing campaign.
Yeah, that would not go over well.
But they've got a real serious process for getting these exosomes.
You do, it's very rigorous. But what's even more impressive is the team they've put together. I mean, we're talking top scientists, doctors, manufacturing experts,
Whoa.
all working together to make these incredible products.
It's like the Avengers of skincare.
I love that analogy.
Right.
And speaking of the Avengers, they have a whole lineup of really powerful products.
Okay.
Their flagship product is called the Premier Goddess Ampoule.
The Goddess Ampoule.
And it's packed with this high concentration of exosomes and other really potent anti-aging ingredients.
Do they have like a mere mortal one for the rest of us? I'm kidding.
We'll have to ask them about that.
But I mean, what kind of results are people seeing with this Goddess Ampoule?
So clinical trials have shown that it reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and it really improves skin texture.
Mm.
And you get this Tang Na, the
Yeah.
famous Taiwanese actress.
Oh, yeah.
She swears by it.
Oh, if it's good enough for Tang Na, it's good enough for me.
Right. They also have this beloved essence that's kind of, for every day, it's a little bit lighter than the ampoule, but it still has a good dose of those beneficial exosomes.
Okay.
And then if you really want to treat yourself, they have the princess mask.
Hold on. Princess mask. Does it like transform you into a Disney princess?
Not quite a Disney princess,
Okay.
but it does have this really high concentration of exosomes,
Okay.
and it's designed to give you intense hydration and anti-aging benefits all in one go.
So no tiara or singing animals.
Not this time.
But I'm intrigued. I mean, it's got to be good, right?
Oh, it's amazing. It's like a spa treatment in your own home.
Okay, so let's talk about the brains behind this whole operation.
Okay.
Dr. Lin, right?
Yes,
Former Minister of Health and Welfare.
that's right.
And now he's a skincare guru.
I know. It's kind of a wild career shift.
Yeah. How'd that happen?
Well, you know, he's really passionate about using science to improve people's lives.
Okay.
And with his background, I mean, he brings a level of credibility and expertise that's pretty unmatched.
So he's not just a businessman. He's like a visionary.
Exactly.
He sees the potential in this to go way beyond just skincare.
Absolutely. And speaking of potential, let's talk about their ambitions.
Okay.
I mean, they're aiming for 50 million NTD in revenue just in their first year.
Wow.
And they're projecting even bigger growth in the coming years.
Like a lot of ampoules.
It is.
So world domination
Oh.
through exosomes.
You know.
But where are they expanding to?
Well, they're looking at markets like Japan, the US, and Canada.
Wow, the big leagues.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
But how do they think they're going to compete with all the big established companies out there?
Well, they have a few secret weapons.
Okay.
First of all, their technology is really unique.
Okay.
I mean, they're the only ones using human-derived exosomes in this way.
Oh.
Plus, they're really leveraging that Taiwanese quality factor,
Oh, yeah.
which is known around the world for its excellence.
Taiwan makes some of the best stuff.
Exactly.
So they're not just selling a product. They're selling like an experience, you know,
That's exactly.
backed by science and quality.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
And don't forget, they're not stopping at skincare.
Oh, no.
They've got bigger plans, right?
Much bigger.
Tell me.
They're looking at developing therapies for some serious diseases like glaucoma, osteoarthritis, even chronic kidney disease.
Whoa, okay, so from wrinkles to, like, life-saving treatments?
I know, it's pretty incredible.
But, I mean, those are some big diseases. Are they really that confident in these little exosomes?
They are, and they're not alone. The Taiwanese government recently passed this Regenerative Medicine Act, and it actually includes exosomes in its regulatory framework.
Wow.
So it's a clear sign that they also believe in the potential of this technology.
So, like, the government's giving them a thumbs up.
Exactly. A big vote of confidence.
Okay. I am officially blown away. I mean, this is like science fiction coming to life.
It really is.
Like, imagine a future where we can just use our own cells to heal ourselves and rejuvenate.
Yeah, that's a pretty exciting thought.
It is, my friend Steve, he's the executive director of the Arizona, Taiwan office.
Okay.
He would be so fascinated by this.
I bet he would be.
This is definitely a company to watch. They're doing amazing things.
I agree. I think we're going to be hearing a lot more about them in the years to come.
So they're going from skincare to, like, revolutionizing medicine.
It's pretty wild.
But let's rewind a little bit. How did they even get approval to use human-derived exosomes? I mean, wasn't that like a huge challenge?
Oh, absolutely. It was a very long and complicated process.
Yeah.
But it really speaks to Dr. Lin's vision and determination. They had to jump through a ton of hoops and do all these clinical trials
Yeah.
and prove that their technology was both safe and effective.
So not just a brilliant scientist, but like a master negotiator.
That's right.
This guy's like a superhero.
He kind of is.
Okay. But what about the competition? Are there other companies doing this exosome thing?
Oh, there are definitely other players in the field.
Okay.
But what makes Exo-One stand out is that they're really focused on human-derived exosomes.
Okay.
And they have these really unique extraction methods.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they figured out a way to isolate these exosomes, and they're incredibly pure and potent.
So they're like super exosomes.
You could say that.
Okay, so let's talk strategy. I mean, they're killing it in Taiwan,
Yeah,
but going global is a whole different ballgame.
it is.
How are they planning to stand out in, like, Japan and the U.S.?
Well, they're being really strategic about it.
Okay.
They're not just like throwing their products onto shelves and hoping for the best.
Right.
They're really carefully choosing partners who understand their brand
Okay.
and can reach their target audience.
So it's like finding the perfect matchmaker for their skincare babies.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they're also building a really strong online presence and creating this engaging content that really teaches people about the science behind their products.
That's smart. Because these days you need more than just a pretty jar. You got to tell a story. You got to, like,
Oh, yeah.
connect with people.
Oh.
Okay, but let's talk money. Are they well-funded for this global expansion?
They've managed to get funding from some big players,
Okay.
including this leading pharmaceutical company.
Wow.
And remember, their skincare line is already bringing in a lot of cash.
Right.
So they're basically using those profits to fuel their research and their expansion.
So it's a good cycle.
It is a virtuous cycle.
Great products lead to profits, which lead to more research and even better products.
Precisely.
But let's switch gears for a second.
Okay.
Let's talk about their long-term vision. Using exosomes to treat diseases like glaucoma and kidney disease.
Right.
That sounds super ambitious.
It is.
What are the challenges involved in actually taking this technology from the lab and bringing it to, like, a doctor's office?
Well, it's a huge undertaking, for sure.
Yeah.
We're talking about developing entirely new therapeutic approaches, doing a ton of clinical trials,
Yeah.
and navigating this really complex regulatory landscape.
That sounds like a lot of red tape,
It is.
but the rewards could be huge.
Oh, yeah, the potential is enormous.
But, okay, let's be real for a second. What if it doesn't work out?
Right.
What if they hit a roadblock or the research doesn't go the way they hope it does?
Well, that's always a possibility with science. Not every experiment leads to some big breakthrough.
Sure.
But what's really impressive about Exo-One is their commitment to this constant innovation.
Okay.
They're not afraid to take risks and try new things and learn from their mistakes.
So they're like explorers,
Yeah, exactly.
boldly going where no one has gone before.
Yeah, I like that.
And that's what's going to make them successful, I think,
I think so too.
both in skincare and maybe in medicine.
Yeah, it's really inspiring stuff.
It makes you feel like the future is bright, even if it comes with a few wrinkles.
I agree, and I think it all comes back to Dr. Lin's vision. He's not just building a company, he's building a legacy.
It's like he's saying, we're going to use science to make the world a better, more beautiful place.
Yeah.
One tiny exosome at a time.
Love that.
It's a good reminder that even in business, passion and purpose can drive innovation.
Absolutely.
It's also a good reminder that sometimes the most revolutionary ideas come from the most unexpected places.
Like tiny little packages created by ourselves.
Exactly. And who knows what other secrets those little guys are holding.
Right. There's still so much we don't know about exosomes and what they can do.
It's like the universe is saying, keep exploring, keep discovering, the best is yet to come.
I love that. I can't wait to see what happens with Exo-One and this whole field of exosome research.
Me too. They're definitely pushing boundaries, and I think they're just getting started. You know, my friend Steve,
Yeah.
he's the executive director of the Arizona Taiwan office.
Yeah.
He should really keep an eye on these guys.
I think you should too.
Okay, but before we get too carried away with our exosome excitement,
Right.
let's bring it back down to earth for a sec.
Okay.
What's the one key takeaway you want our listeners to remember about Exo-One?
I think the biggest takeaway is that they're not just a company selling products, you know? They're pioneers in a new frontier of science.
Okay.
They're using these tiny cellular messengers to unlock this incredible potential,
Yeah.
both in beauty and in medicine.
So they're showing us that the future of healthcare and wellness might be hiding in plain sight,
Exactly.
right inside our own cells.
And that's a pretty powerful message.
It is. It's a reminder that even the smallest things can have the biggest impact.
Yeah.
And sometimes all it takes is a little vision and a lot of determination to turn those small things into something really groundbreaking. Okay, folks, that's a wrap on Exo-One, but before we say goodbye,
Yeah. It's a good reminder that even in business, passion and purpose can drive innovation.
it's also a good reminder that sometimes the most revolutionary ideas come from the most unexpected places.
Like tiny little packages created by ourselves.
Exactly, and who knows what other secrets those little guys are holding.
Right. There's still so much we don't know about exosomes and what they can do.
It's like the universe is saying, keep exploring, keep discovering, the best is yet to come.
I love that. I can't wait to see what happens with Exo-One and this whole field of exosome research.
Me too. They're definitely pushing boundaries, and I think they're just getting started. Thank you for listening to the Board Business Channel. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.